Buzz, welcome back to your ultimate K-pop update zone. If you're new here, this is where we break down all the latest Korean entertainment news with honest opinions, fun discussions, and of course, all the buzz you don't want to miss, okay? We need to talk about Ateez. Like, seriously, this is not just any K-pop update. This is one of those moments where you stop, stare at your screen, and say, wait, what? Ateez just entered the Billboard Hot 100. And not just anywhere, they debuted at number 69 with Lemon Drop. This is their first time ever on the Hot 100 since debut, and honestly, it feels like a long time coming. I mean, ATINYs, you've been pushing, streaming, hyping, and supporting this group through thick and thin, and now, boom, one of the biggest music charts in the world has finally caught on to what we've known all along. Ateez is that group, and I just want to pause here and say, if you've been standing Ateez since the Pirate King days, drop a comment and flex a little. You deserve to celebrate this just as much as they do now. Billboard officially made the announcement on the 24th, and fans everywhere basically exploded. The Hot 100 is not an easy chart to break into. It takes sales, streams, and US radio play. So for Lemon Drop, a song that's edgy, experimental, and unapologetically Ateez, to climb into the 69th spot? That's wild, and it gets even better. This marks only the third time ever that a K-pop boy group has done this. Think about that. BTS did it, Stray Kids made it, and now Ateez joins the club. Elite territory, right? But you know what's got me even more hyped? This wasn't just a unie-off. This is the result of consistent grind. Ateez didn't just appear on the scene last week. They've been dominating Billboard's other major charts for a while. They hit number 2 on the Billboard 200 with Golden R, Part 3. And listen to this, they've had 7 consecutive albums place in the top 7 on the Billboard 200. That is consistency. That is global fandom, that is power, and 6 of those albums, they made it into the top 3. If that's not proof of their trajectory, I don't know what is. It's like Ateez said, we're not sprinting, we're building an empire. I loved how the members reacted to. Let's talk about Hongjoong for a second, the leader, the visionary. The guy who's been shaping Ateez's sound and concept since day one. He went live right after the news broke. And what did he say? He remembered watching Psy on the Hot 100 when he was younger and thinking, wow, that's amazing, and now here he is, living it. That full circle moment gave me chills. Then there's Seonghwa, our elegant visual king, literally couldn't sleep after hearing the news. He said it felt like a dream, something he never thought would come true. Like, how real is that? That raw honesty, that's why fans connect with them, because even when they're at the top, they stay humble. Yunho said he was surprised when he woke up and heard the news, but of course, he immediately gave credit to ATINYs, saying this was a result of their joint effort. Again, teamwork. Ateez really is the group that moves like a unit, not just with each other, but with their fandom. It's like every comeback, every album drop, every dance break, it's not us versus the world. It's us with our fans, changing the world. And don't even get me started on Wooyoung, he said. Thank you for showing me again that I can do anything when I'm with ATINY. That one hit me hard. That's not just a cute quote, that's an artist finding strength in his people. And saying, I won't stop here. You can feel the fire in that, right? Now let's talk numbers, because Ateez didn't just pop off. In the US, they're charting everywhere. In the UK, they landed at number 5 on the official album download chart. In Japan, they hit number 6 on Billboard Japan's download album chart, and number 5 on Oricon's weekly digital album chart. Like, these are not minor wins. These are signs of a group going global in every sense of the word. And the timing couldn't be better, because next month, Ateez kicks off their 2025 World Tour. In your fantasy, starting in Incheon, you already know those shows are going to be insane. Like, how do you even follow up a Billboard Hot 100 debut with a world tour? Apparently. Classic Ateez move, no breaks, just domination. But I gotta ask you, do you think Lemon Drop is the perfect song to break into the Hot 100? Because honestly, it's bold, it's quirky, it's not the most radio-friendly K-pop track. Right, it's pure Ateez, and that's what I love. But some fans were expecting something like Bouncy or Gorilla to hit the Hot 100 first. So I want to know what you think. Was Lemon Drop the right song to represent their debut on this chart? Also, let's talk legacy. Where do you see Ateez going from here? Is this their turning point? Are we about to see them hit number 1 next? Because let me tell you, if they've done all this without the massive radio deals and viral TikToks some groups rely on, imagine what they can do with even more mainstream push. Asterisk, and here's what's crazy to me. Ateez is doing all this while still maintaining their artistic identity. Like, you don't see them chasing trends just to chart. They're not suddenly switching up their sound to please algorithms or Western audiences. They're still giving us that gritty, high-concept storytelling, those intense choreographies. And those genre-blending tracks that make you go, wait, what did I just listen to? And then you replay it 5 times. That takes guts, especially in an industry where the pressure to go viral is real. But instead of bending to that, Ateez is reshaping what global success looks like. And that's what I think is so powerful about this Billboard moment. It's not just a trophy, it's a statement. Ateez got here on their terms. Now let's get real for a second. How many of us have had to explain to non-pop fans who Ateez even is? Like, no, not BTS, not EXO, Ateez, you know, the ones with the pirate lore and the crazy stage presence? And now, we don't have to explain so much, because the world is finally catching up. But what makes me even more emotional is how this win isn't just for the group. It's a win for every ATINY who stayed up streaming, voting, buying, defending, translating, and supporting them from day one. Like, this is the fandom that shows up every time. Whether it's chart battles or music show wins, or just pushing through algorithm changes. ATINYs don't quit, and this Hot 100 debut, that's the result of your work, so shout out to the fans, because you're not just standing, you're building a legacy. Seriously, take a second and let that sink in. Now, let's not forget the ripple effect this could have. Other labels and industry execs are watching this. They're going to start paying closer attention to groups like Ateez who may not have the massive promo machines but have the talent, the vision, and the global connection. This could shift how K-pop is pushed internationally, and that excites me. Also, this sets the stage perfectly for their upcoming world tour in your fantasy. Imagine the energy at those shows now. They're not just performing for fans, they're performing as Billboard Hot 100 artists. You know the set lists are gonna hit different. You know the energy is going to be on a whole other level. If you're going to one of the tour dates, tell me in the comments which city you're seeing them in. I want to know how global this fandom really is, and while we're at it, let's throw some predictions out there. Do you think this is the start of Ateez consistently landing on the Hot 100? Could they climb even higher next time? What if their next comeback gets them into the top 40, or dare I say, top 10? Because now that the door's open, you know the boys are gonna kick it down with full force. Personally, I think they've got everything it takes. They're musically fearless, they're performance monsters, and they have a fandom that's more organized than most marketing teams. If the industry is smart, they'll lean in and give Ateez the global platform they deserve. So before we wrap this up, let me ask you guys this, and I really want to hear your thoughts in the comments. What does this Billboard Hot 100 entry mean to you as a fan? Do you think this is the moment Ateez finally gets the mainstream recognition they deserve? And most importantly, what do you think comes next? Let's turn the comments into a celebration, a prediction thread, and a fan party all in one, because, honestly, whether you've been here since Holla Holla or you just discovered Lemon Drop on a playlist last week, it doesn't matter. You're here now, and so is Ateez, on the Billboard Hot 100. And something tells me, this is just the beginning. Alright ATINYs and K-pop fam, thanks for tuning into this special Ateez moment with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss more updates, breakdowns, and K-pop deep dives right here on Wooyoung Buzz. Until next time, keep streaming, keep cheering, and keep believing in your faves, because dreams really do come true. Wooyoung.